been working on computer work all day. My main job is doing local news. So, it's just before 3 p.m. Just starting work on the Hewn stuff today. And first little task is get a little bit of excess dirt from here and take it over to the property where the Hewn Farmstand is. There's a couple potholes that need to be filled, and it's easier to get the dirt from here, and this needs to be moved anyway. If you haven't used a Maddox before, an old-fashioned Maddox is a great way of moving dirt by hand, of loosening and moving dirt by hand. Not easy, it'll work you to death, but it works pretty well. This is an old Harbor Freight saw. Borrowed it from a family member. I believe it's over 10 years old, maybe, I don't know, maybe more than that. It's an old Harbor Freight saw. I've never run a sawmill before. I'm probably doing lots of things wrong. What I found over the last few months, though, is you can try to rush it through, but then the blade starts doing a little bit of whoop-de-doo. If you just go slow, let the, so the motor's not working hard, nothing's working hard, you end up getting a better product. And it is, thought we'd do a little bit of a long form video on just some sawmilling. And in case, this is something that if you're doing a project like this, it really helps. Obviously the first part of the chainsaw cabin, I guess basically the chainsaw cabin structure, everything else, we did with just a chainsaw. And we proved that you can build a livable structure just hand sawing boards out of logs. This helps. This helps if you're getting into flooring, other sheeting. This is actually going to be for the woodshed at the Hewn Farmstand. This is the siding for the woodshed. And so, hope you had a good day. This was a little bit of our video for today, a little bit of a long format on this. Old Harbor Freight saw. To try to get as much wood out of each log. For example, we're not even using the log holding mechanisms built into the saw. What we're using is actually just C-clamps on the frame to keep the log from rolling. That probably not ideal in any way. So that's why you noticed our unorthodox, probably dangerous, everything else. Sometimes, like when the boards get thin, we'll actually hold the log down with a leg as we slowly move it along. So, not perfect, but we have boards.